What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today's video, it's gonna be a haul. It's just a casual and cheerful little haul. I've been picking up a bunch of new items, new in beauty over the past couple of weeks, and I thought, you know what? Let's go through. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Some of these items I have tried, so I'll kind of give you guys, this isn't like a mini reviews video, but I'll give you guys an idea of what I think of them. And then some of them I am testing right now to do fully dedicated reviews. So this is also kind of like a sneak peek of what's to come. So if you guys want to see everything that I picked up over the past couple of weeks, then keep watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome. My name is Sophia, and this is my channel where we talk about all things beauty and luxury. I upload content every single week on all the newest beauty releases, especially those on kind of like the more luxury, high-end, and Sephora brand categories. So if that is of interest to you, then hit that subscribe button to join the fam, because we have so much fun on this channel. And you can also hit the notification bell to hear about every time I upload a new video. I will link everything that I mentioned in this video in the description box down below. Everything here should be available. Just know some of my links are affiliate links, so shopping through those links is a really great way to support my channel. You guys know the drill. Thank you so much. Let's get into this haul. First up, we've got some fancy skincare from Chantecaille. So these are two masks that I picked up in the Chantecaille sale, the Sylvie sale. This year they had 25% off. I know some people were disappointed because in the past it was 30% off, but 25% off I will take on Chantecaille because these are expensive. I've tried these masks. The first one is the Chantecaille Bio Lifting Mask. It's a very nice kind of rich, creamy formula. I like to wear this sort of in the evening if I'm sitting and editing, and I like to kind of have it on my face for a couple of hours if I'm folding laundry. I really like this so far. I've only used this one maybe twice, so I'm gonna kind of reserve my judgment. I do like really calming, gentle sorts of masks, and this one, the Bio Lifting Mask, this is supposed to be for sort of anti-aging. And then I also picked up this one. I mean, this packaging is unreal. Are these refillable, by the way? Does Chantecaille have refills for these? Because I just keep thinking like this packaging is so weighty, I would love to reuse it. So this is the Jasmine and Lily Healing Mask. I'll show you guys, it's equally as creamy. This is the one that I've been using more just because it's a little bit lighter and fresher, and I don't know, sometimes when you're out in the heat and it's the end of the day, you want something that's a little bit more cooling. This one is great. This one I have used more times and it's really nice. It's very calming and cooling on the skin. I do have quite a bit of redness and a little bit of rosacea, and my skin gets kind of irritated if I'm out in the heat. I'm also looking forward to using this during the winter when my skin gets really dry. And just like the Bio Lifting Mask, I like to put this on and just kind of go about my day. I will say, you know, these look like moisturizers, but you really can't use them as moisturizers is what I have learned, because when you put them on the face, after a while, they kind of start to pill up. So I suppose maybe you could kind of put it on your face and go to sleep, but they don't really melt into the skin and sink into the skin like a moisturizer. So I wanted to mention that as well, because they have moisturizer versions of these on the Chantecaille website, and I don't think this is a situation where you can use this as both. So that's what I picked up in the Chantecaille sale. I didn't get any makeup. I have everything that I want, and they didn't really have anything new that I was interested in, but I was really excited to finally try some skincare from Chantecaille. A product that you guys have been begging me to review is this new skin tint from WESTMAN Atelier. The official name is the Vital Skincare Complexion Drops. I have the shade Atelier 0.5, and this is what I'm wearing on my face today. I've been testing this out this week. I wore this yesterday from 8 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. the next day. I basically wore it for an entire day. I do go to bed pretty late, as you can see. So I am putting this fully to the test. I have it on my face today so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. I am planning, I think this will probably be the next video that comes out. I'm kind of over posting like the really quick first impressions, foundations, and concealer reviews, guys. Like, I like to get a feel for something, test it, wear it on different types of days when I'm doing different things, or maybe the weather's a little bit different. And I love doing foundation reviews, so I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna be reviewing this for you guys, so I won't say too much right now, but I do want to let you guys know that I got this, that I've been testing it out, and the review is coming. Similarly, same exact situation, I'm also testing the new Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I'm wearing this on my eyes today. I got two colors because I had no idea which one to get. I got the colors 1 Fair and 2.5, and I will swatch them for you guys so you can see. I think 2.5 is the better one, but actually the Fair shade as well, it's great for brightening. I kind of used it, you know, right along here to kind of brighten up the lines that I have for my dark circles. So you can see here, this is number 1, and then this is Fair 2.5. I've been testing this out all week. I'm trying not to wear it too much alongside the WESTMAN Atelier skincare drops because I don't want to test too many new things at once. I like to sort of wear a concealer with different types of foundations and vice versa. Expect a review on this probably next week. I still, you know, I want to wear this all weekend, but I do already have some initial thoughts, but I'm going to save them for the review. Couple new glowy skin products out on the market. The first one that I picked up is one that's a little bit hard to find. I'll link it down below if I can find it. This is the new one from e.l.f. This is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This started popping up out of nowhere. You guys know, like, I'm not much of a drugstore person, and it's not because I don't like drugstore makeup. I just don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know how to navigate the drugstore. I just rather shop at Sephora, like where I'm comfortable. But this is supposed to be kind of like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I was able to snag this in the shade Fair. It seems like this product was all over social media, has this large doe foot applicator, and a lot of the shades, particularly Fair shades, were sold out. And so I'll just kind of show you right here what this looks like. I have not tried this yet. Once again, I don't like to try too many new things like this while I'm testing foundations. I like to keep it a controlled experiment. It is very subtle. I've swatched it on my hand. I'm going to be doing a video where I sort of review a bunch of products like these, some of them new on the market or new this year, some of them old favorites like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I'm just going to compare them all and let you guys know, how do they differ? Which one do I think is best to try and, you know, save you guys some money and figure out which one is good for you. I picked up another similar product that I will show you guys. This is the one from Fenty, and I've got 2 shades here, so excuse me as I pop these out. This is the Fenty Ease Drop Lit All Over Glow Enhancer. So I got 2 different shades in this. I have tested this one. I tested it, I think, earlier this week. I kind of have some thoughts, but again, I'm going to reserve them for the review. I have this in the shade Pink Pearl and Taffy Topaz. I'll let you guys know just right off the bat, I cannot tell the difference between these when they go on my skin. I put them side by side to film a little demo the other day, and I can't tell the difference. So I just want to let you guys know that this is a very liquidy formula. It looks very molten on the skin, and then it just kind of blends in. I'll tell you guys right off the bat, this is more similar to those Natasha Denona, what's it called, Hygen, the Natasha Denona Hygen Skin Glass drops that came out earlier this year. It's closer to that than, for example, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. It is very subtle. So yeah, I definitely want to test these out a little bit more. Expect a roundup review. I don't think I'm going to do a dedicated review to these because I just have so many products to review. So I'd love to do it all in one with other products so you guys can figure out which one is best for you. Next up is a product that I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is from Victoria Beckham, and this is the newest shade of her Satin Eye Kajal. It's in the color Fig. It's a beautiful purple. Let me show this to you guys. Figs are also like my favorite fruit. So if you call the shade Fig, I'm going to buy it. I also collect all the colors of these. So whenever a new color comes out, I kind of rush to buy it. It's this beautiful, kind of like, I actually think this looks a little bit more like an eggplant, but you guys comment down below and let me know if you think Fig is an appropriate color. If you guys are interested and have never tried the Victoria Beckham Satin Eye Kajals, I have a full video reviewing these, testing them out. I swatch every single color, at least the ones that came out before this one came out. So if you guys are interested, check that out. And I really, I kind of give my opinion of them. In general, I think that these are great for like a really soft, smudgy look. They're not super long lasting, but they're great for just kind of gliding onto the eyes, smudging out. They're really great if you have kind of sensitive eyes or mature skin. It's clean beauty. Today, I'm wearing this on my eyes actually with one of the new Gucci blushes. This is the shade Rosy Beige. I have it on my cheeks, I have it on my eyes, and then I combined it with this. Oh my goodness, aren't these the perfect duos? So these are the Digital Dust duos from Melt, and this is in the shade Raw Honey. So I just kind of mixed all of these together on the cheeks and on the eyes, and then I put the Victoria Beckham Fig liner as kind of, you know, to add a little bit more definition at the lash line. I also brought out the other shade in the liners from Victoria Beckham in the shade Bordeaux, just to kind of show you guys the difference between these. See, this one is Fig, that is the purpley one, and then Bordeaux, it's a deep burgundy. So these are different enough that you definitely can have both, and they do look different on the eyes. This was the closest one that she already had in her lineup, so I did want to show that to you guys just in case you collect these as well. Also from Victoria Beckham, I picked up one of her lip liners. I think I wanted to get free shipping, and I was like, what else have I not tried? So this is the lip definer, and I got this in the shade 03. Essentially what she has is kind of similar to Charlotte Tilbury. She's got a selection of nudes. They're very sophisticated, and I haven't tried this yet, but just based off of my swatch test, I'm kind of expecting for these to be similar to the ones from Shanta Kai, where it's like clean beauty, it's really nice, the colors are beautiful, it glides onto the lips, it looks great, but just not as much longevity, again, as like the Charlotte Tilbury or the Pat McGrath. It looks really pretty. So far I like this. I just haven't gotten the chance to try it yet, to be honest. Editing Sophie here. I am masking with the Shanta Kai Bio Lifting Mask. I actually tried this lip liner today, and I will confirm that it is pretty much what I expected. I actually think they're better than the Shanta Kai. It's a really lovely formula. I think that the pencil is beautiful. I love the color. The formula is great. It's like just creamy enough that it glides across the lips. However, not the most longevity, at least not as much as like a Charlotte Tilbury. I will put an image up here so you guys can see what this color 03 looks like on my lips and my skin tone. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Peace. I'm planning on doing a full face of Victoria Beckham at some point. I just haven't had the time to do it. I have collected quite a few products from the brand, and I have a lot of thoughts. A lot of products are ones that I really like. So comment down below if that's something that you guys would like to see sometime soon. Something that I picked up earlier in the summer that I never got a chance to talk about, I think I posted about this on my Instagram, are these from Kosovas. These are the Kosovas hot liners. They are hyaluronic acid plumping lip liners, and they're kind of just like these chunky twist up lip liners. I was pretty intrigued because these came in a wide array of very beautiful nude colors. Right here I have the shade Peak, which is just a really nice nude. It has like a little bit of a pinky tone. And then I also have the shade Wow, which is almost like a reddish tone. These, you know, I don't think that they're plumping, and they're not very long lasting. Like, I think that they have hyaluronic acid in them just because it's a buzzword. It's something that people see and they want to buy something whenever they see hyaluronic acid. I really don't see them being super plumping at all. They are, you know, I don't want to go as far as to say that they're like moisturizing, but they're not going to dry your lips out. What I like these for is kind of something easy that I can toss into my purse, and I like to sort of wear them almost as a longer wearing lipstick. I like to kind of draw them all over my lips and then go in with maybe like a little gloss on top, a little lip oil. They're very easy. I don't think that these are a must-have, but they are nice lip liners. They're not going to be as long lasting as like the Charlotte Tilbury or the Pat McGrath, but I think that these are still a really nice release from Kosovas. They're easy to use, they glide on, they have some longevity, and I also just really love the colors. These are the kinds of things that I kind of pop into my bag for when I just want a little bit of lip definition on the go, and maybe I forgot to put on some lipstick in the morning. These are great. If you guys missed it earlier in the month, I did review the new Suku Fall 2022 collection. I didn't get everything because there's a lot of products in that collection, but if you watched that review, you would know they came out with 2 new highlighter sticks, and I got the one that was this weird green color, and it ended up being kind of just a clear balm stick. So I went back and I actually bought the other color, which is called Prism Pink. This is what it looks like. This is the packaging, and I want to swatch this for you guys. You'll see it has kind of a holographic look to it, and I must say I very much prefer this one. The other one, it doesn't look bad. I just think it's very unnecessary. I mentioned that in my review. I like Prism Pink for something a little bit more unique. If you're someone that doesn't really like multi-dimensional kind of color and shimmer on the cheekbones, then I don't really recommend this. And obviously you need to be someone that's kind of into cream products, but I think these from Suku, they're really pretty. Again, I don't think that they're like groundbreaking, but I did want to pick this up just because I don't have anything like this from Suku, and I think it does add a really beautiful kind of shimmeriness to the cheekbones when I'm going for that kind of look. Now, when I was shopping for that highlighter stick, I picked up two new Suku blushes, two of the new Pure Color blush. I saw these on the website and I stopped dead in my tracks. Are you ready for these colors? Are you ready? Okay, so the first one is number 7, Suya Satsuki, and I'm describing this as a bright rose. So beautiful. If you guys haven't tried these, this is a fantastic blush formula. I reviewed their new melting powder blushes. Those are good too. But this is the awesome OG blush formula from Suku. And I love that you get kind of this beautiful gradient because you really can customize the color. And typically when you use the color that's all the way here on the side, the lighter side, you can kind of use that as almost like a very subtle, beautiful highlighter as well. So this is the first color that I got, which is just a gorgeous kind of blossom pink. And then the other color that I got, this one is my favorite. This is called number 04 Urushibi, and I've described this as kind of a rosy nude. Oh, this is so beautiful, guys. I love that it is a rose, but it also has a very kind of nudie tone to it as well. Actually, you know what? Let's compare this with the Gucci one. So here's the comparison against the Gucci. You can see the Gucci, it's a little bit more on like the mauvey side, like a mauvey nude, whereas this one, it looks a lot pinker up against that. So those are two new blushes that I picked up from Suku. I've been over the moon about these. Some of the other blushes I have from Suku, especially in this Pure Color blush line, they're a little more, they're brighter. I just picked out brighter color, kind of apricots and brighter pinks and lavenders, and so I kind of have been enjoying these more toned down shades over the past couple of weeks since I got them. If you missed it earlier in the summer, I did a huge roundup video of all of the cream bronzers that I have in my collection. A lot of them are new launches from this year. That's been one of my most popular videos the past couple of months, so check that out if you guys are shopping for a cream bronzer. The Sephora sale is coming up, and one of my favorite cream bronzers in that lineup is this one. This is the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream. While I did have that as a part of the video, I went back and I actually bought it in another shade because I like it so much. First, I had it in the shade 02. That's the second shade in the line, obviously 02. I went back and got the first shade. This one was sold out for a little bit, so I had to kind of wait for it to come back in stock. And I'm pleased to say I love this color. I think that this one is a better shade for me, but I like to go into the 02 kind of on the tops, or maybe even to use as a bronzer to add just a little bit like more bronziness. So I like to use both of them, but if you are my skin tone, I do recommend going with NARS Laguna 1. I can smell it. I open it up and it smells so good. It smells kind of like soft, sophisticated, tropical kind of scent. I have been loving this. I've been using this for the past like month and a half since I got it. Highly recommend this cream bronzer from NARS. These gosh darn Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. Oh my goodness. I did haul these for you guys on my Instagram, and I think that these were a like June, July favorite, but I never really got to show these to you guys. I have a couple of new colors from her. I wanted to show you just a few of them. This one is called Strawberry Shock. These are so gorgeous, guys. If you have not tried the super saturated, is it super saturated or ultra saturated? I think it's called the super saturated formula. It is the best. It's pretty similar to the Velvet Matte, honestly. Like, I don't see that much of a difference. This is my favorite color. This is called New Wave. It looks very extreme, but honestly, I think this looks good on a lot of skin tones. Another one of the colors that I picked up that I haven't really been wearing now, but I'm excited for fall is this one. This is called Night Thoughts. In fact, you know, we can put a little bit on. This is in the sheer formula, and this is definitely one of the deeper colors. It really just does a beautiful job of kind of deepening up the lips, but in a very easy and natural way. Blend that into the lip balm that I had on before. I didn't have anything on my lips before, by the way. You guys always ask me, I just have lip balm. I can link that lip balm down below. I put a little bit more on. So this is the shade Night Thoughts, kind of just with 2 layers on. This is gonna be so perfect for fall. If you aren't into super saturated or matte lipsticks, then I recommend this kind of sheer glossier formula that she came out with this year. Night Thoughts, perfect for fall. I also have the shade Palazzo, which is kind of a bright, juicy red. So check that out. She has some other more subtle colors as well, but you guys know I'm not super subtle when it comes to lipsticks. I'm either like very nude or very kind of bright and dark. I love the bright and dark colors. So check those out. If you haven't tried Lisa Eldridge, pick up 1 or 2 lipsticks, give them a try, and you're going to love them. I really like this color. Moving along, we have some eyeshadows. The first 2 that I have here are from Guerlain. Some of you guys may have seen these in my Chanel Tweed eyeshadow comparison video. Check that out if you guys are interested in the Chanel Tweed eyeshadows. But enough of that, these 2 are from Guerlain. This one is called Imperial Moon. I've been wanting to get this one for a really long time. This was the one that sold out on the Guerlain website pretty quickly, but I was able to snag it at Sephora. I believe Sephora has this one, the next one I'm gonna show you, Majestic Rose, and maybe one other shade. So they have 3 or 4 shades. That's great because that means that we can get them in the Sephora sale coming up. This is a beautiful cool tone palette. I actually haven't used this yet just because this is more of like a going out palette for me, and I've been traveling so much during the month of August. This hasn't really made it into my travel makeup bag, so I'm looking forward to kind of going to more of these, what I would consider like fall and winter shades for me. I think during the summer I go for more lighter, warmer tones. I like bright lipsticks, bright blush, that kind of stuff, but I'm interested in going into these very sophisticated kind of smoky eye look shades. And then the other shade that I got is this one. This is the other one that's at Sephora. This is Royal Jungle. I have tried this one. I like it. I do plan, you guys have been asking for this. I promise I'm gonna do it as soon as I can. There's so many new releases this time of year. I am going to do a review with these 2, and also I think is it called Majestic Butterfly? The blue one. I have the blue one as well, but I haven't reviewed them. If you guys are interested in this formula, I did review this before it was even launched in the US, and I reviewed Majestic Rose. So if you guys are interested in kind of the pinky tone one, or just like understanding the formula and how it might be different from like Tom Ford, Dior, those types of brands in the luxury market, check out that review. I think it will be helpful for you. I've tried this one, Royal Jungle. I do like it. I will say these right here, these 2 darker shades are very pigmented. So if you have a darker skin tone, you are in luck. This is going to work out really well for you. I think with this palette, it helps me to first go in maybe with like a bronzer in the crease, and then use these 2 on the lid, and then use these when I really want to build up depth, because this brown is actually like quite a bit darker than you would think. So I like that because I'm able to kind of customize the look and build up a lot of depth. But the first time I went in, I was very heavy-handed, and I was like, this is quite pigmented. So these are the 2 Guerlain ones that I picked up from Sephora. Expect kind of like a roundup review of those. Also from Sephora, which right now I believe is still available for 50% off. This is an amazing deal. Believe it or not, I didn't already have this palette. This is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I saw it for 50% off. I had to get it. It's still expensive with the 50% off, but I just remember this being the first palette that caught my eye from Natasha Denona when she was sort of first starting her brand, and I never picked it up. It was very expensive, and I thought, that's a lot to pay for eyeshadow at the time. Look how far we've come. Now we've got like $90 Guerlain quads. But anyway, I picked this up. This is a fantastic palette. If you're into warm tones, I know this is very a couple of years ago in terms of the color trends. This is beautiful. I took this with me on a weekend trip where I went away for a wedding, and I used this for a rehearsal dinner look, and I thought it came out so good. While it is warm tone, some of the shades in here, particularly right here, have a little bit more of like a cooler nature to them, and then you've got this sort of more cool tone brown, taupey brown right there as well. You can go very warm. You can go with kind of like the golds and the oranges and the yellows. There's a red in there as well, but there's also some really beautiful soft shades in this palette. And if you are like me and you've always wanted this palette, now is definitely the time to pick it up because it's 50% off at Sephora. I don't know if this is getting discontinued. I surely hope not. I think in general I prefer Natasha's midi palettes because they're just a little bit more compact and I'm never gonna use this much eyeshadow, but I do really like a lot of her larger palettes as well. The next eyeshadow palette I won't talk too much about because I already featured this in a favorites video. I'm not gonna do a dedicated review, but I am gonna feature this on my channel. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nouveau palette. This is definitely going to be a top Sephora sale recommendation for me. I told you guys in my June-July favorites video, this is such a beautiful palette. I actually think it's more so an autumnal palette than something for summer, at least just for me, because it has these beautiful kind of mossy greens. We got kind of like a sweet sea glass color there. You have some of the darker tones here. It's a very lovely ethereal palette. The shimmers are so like not too creamy. They're like the perfect balance between kind of creamy, super foily, but also very blendable. Anastasia Beverly Hills has that sort of powdery formula that makes it really user-friendly and easy to blend. It's very pigmented. I've really been enjoying this. This is great for travel as well because you do have all of like the neutrals that you need to do a neutral look, but then you also can go in a little bit more of like that green, you know, mossy, woodsy kind of direction also. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand, but I actually got this as a Sephora free gift. I think it was like the 750 points, something like that. I got a trio of these lotions, hand creams. I guess they're lotions from the brand 54 Thrones. And I think the product name is called Butter. And you get 3 of these. I've got Ugandan vanilla and Ethiopian honey. And then I have Nigerian lemongrass and South African palmarosa. And then I also have Kenyan hibiscus and Moroccan rose. And if I'm not mistaken, all of the ingredients are from Africa. They're all kind of like African origin ingredients. It says, wrap your skin in rich and creamy African beauty butter inspired by ancestral West African shea butter traditions and crafted completely waterless for a long-lasting moisturization that won't leave skin dry or flaky. I tried this the other day because I love lotions and hand creams because I am a dry skinned girl, and you can definitely tell that this formula is waterless. It's very balmy. I'll kind of show you right there. It gives a beautiful sheen to the skin. I love the scents. It's more of a salve than a body butter. So this is the kind of thing that I would not put this on your hands right before you're gonna sit down at the computer. This is the kind of thing that you sort of slather yourself in before you go to bed at night. You put it on your feet, pop on some socks, let all of that moisture, maybe you just got out of the shower, kind of let all that moisture sink in, seal that in. That's what I think that this is good for. Also, if you get kind of, you know, maybe ashy elbows, like dry knees, this is going to smooth that right out. If you want your décolleté to kind of like glisten with moisture, that's where I think that these lotions are going to be really great. So I was super stoked. Look how much you get. Look how much you get. It's almost, I don't know what the full size looks like, but this looks like a full size hand cream to me, and you get 3 of them. So check and see if they have these available. If you guys have been racking up your points on Sephora, this was a really, really great little bonus gift. Lastly, I have a couple of products that I ordered from Sephora and Selfridges, but unfortunately they didn't come in time for this video. So I'm just gonna insert some photos, but I wanna tell you about them because I bought them. The first thing that I bought from Sephora is one of the blushes from RMS. You guys have seen these, you know about these. I was watching, I think it was Charlotte Holcroft's video where she was going through her favorite product in every category, and this is what she had for blushes. I can't remember what it dethroned from the year before, but I just gotta try one of these blushes. And you know what? After I ordered it, the next day or maybe 2 days later, I posted my review of the Gucci blushes, and so many of you have been asking for comparisons between the Gucci blushes and the ones from RMS, which I totally get because they're both sort of glowy formulas. I'm kind of expecting the ones from RMS to be more glowy just from what I see from swatches and on the website, but there's a lot of similar colors between the 2 ranges. So that's supposed to be coming, I think, tomorrow or on Saturday of this week. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a comparison. If you guys want a separate comparison video for the Gucci blushes like I did for the Chanel Tweed eyeshadows, comment down below and just let me know what your comparison requests are. If I get enough requests, I will definitely make that video to help you guys out. I'm very much excited to try those blushes from RMS because they look beautiful. I resisted in the beginning, but they look beautiful. I got the color Maiden's Blush, which I think is going to be kind of similar to the one that I'm wearing today, Rosy Beige from Gucci. The other product that I ordered from Sephora is from Say. This is something that you all recommended to me and you said you wanted me to include in that kind of like glowy product roundup video. It is the Say Glowy Super Gel lightweight dewy highlighter. I had to look at it on my computer. That is a mouthful. That one is very frequently sold out, so I do have high hopes for that. It's both like never available at my local Sephora or online, so I finally got that, and I think I got the mini one because I just wanted to start off with a mini. I have so much makeup, so one of you recommended that to me and you told me get the mini, so that's what I did. I also got 2 of the NARS Power Matte lipsticks. These are the newest lipsticks from NARS, and a lot of you guys wanted me to compare these against the new Dior Transfer Proof Matte lipstick. So I am going to be doing that video. I think that those are going to be showing up sometime this week as well. So as soon as I get those, I'm going to start testing them out. We'll do a little bit of a comparison. The shades look really beautiful. I can't remember the names of the 2 shades that I picked up, but comment down below if that's a video you guys are super interested in, or if there's any points you want me to make in that video. Keep on the lookout for that as well. Finally, I've been meaning to do this. I finally bought the Isamaya Industrial Collection, and I did buy most of the products. I bought one of the sets that's on Selfridges. This collection looks so beautiful. I did wait a little bit before kind of pulling the trigger. I think the entire set of 3 or 4 products was about $180 on Selfridges. You get the eyeshadow palette, you get like the eyebrow wax, and you get the lip tint as well, which I was really interested in. It's kind of like a plumping, beautiful reddish lip tint. I'm really interested to give this a try. I don't know if I'm gonna do a dedicated review. I actually think I might just do a really fun, like chatty get ready with me. I did hit 5,000 subscribers. Actually, I hit 6,000 subscribers yesterday, so we're moving really fast here, faster than I can make the video. I wanted to make like a Q&A video for 5,000 subscribers, and I thought it would be really fun to kind of use and test this collection while doing that like chatty little Q&A video, just kind of playing with makeup that has probably already been reviewed by a bunch of people at this point, but that I really want to try and I'm really excited about. So comment down below if number 1, you have a question for that Q&A video, and then number 2, if that's something that you would be interested in, comment down below and let me know. Anyway guys, that's all I have for this haul. These are the products that I've been collecting over kind of like the course of the summer, but just haven't had time to either review or feature in a video. So just kind of a fun little roundup for you guys. If you like this video, hit me out with a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate you guys. If you are watching and you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I know that about 60 to 65% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. Come on, join the fam. Head on over to my channel if you're not sure. Take a look at some of my videos so you can see what kind of content I have. We would love to have you as a part of the fam, so hit that subscribe button to join us. And with that, guys, I hope that you are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.